Warner Brothers and DC Films unveiled new footage from the Aquaman movie during their San Diego Comic-Con 2018 panel today. A live-action Aquaman solo movie has been a long time coming, especially considering the fact that the character has been around for over 75 years and was only first adapted into live-action on the big screen last year's Justice League, not counting the brief cameo in Zack Snyder's Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. And now, the underwater superhero solo movie is considered one of the most anticipated releases of the year. Saw in the Conjuring franchise co-creator James Wan is directing Aquaman, based on a script by Beall and David Leslie Johnson-McGoldrick, which itself is based on a story that Wan created with Beall and former DC Films co-chief Geoff Johns. The movie is only 5 months away, and Warner Brothers saw fit to release Aquaman's first trailer during their Hall H panel at Comic-Con this weekend, instead of last month when it was originally slated to debut. But that's not the only Aquaman-related footage that was unveiled during their panel today. Related, Aquaman Wears Denim Pants, Not Leather. Warner Brothers debuted footage from the Aquaman movie exclusively for Hall H attendees at San Diego Comic-Con 2018. Screen Rant was there, and we have a full description of the footage for fans to peruse through. The footage was essentially a second, much better trailer that opened with a trip through the desert, with Arthur and Mera uncovering the tomb in which King Atlan's message was hidden. This also shows just how far inland Atlantis used to be. In that moment, Mera puts a device into a bigger one and unlocks the message by using beads of sweat from Arthur's forehead. After all, the device should be underwater when they open it. That's when Arthur jokes, "Showoff, we could have just peed on it." That's when they receive the message from King Atlan about the Trident that holds all the power, and it can unite the 7 kingdoms if held by a worthy king. This extended Aquaman trailer also showed off plenty of more footage from the film in addition to the aforementioned desert sequence. Hall H attendees got to see Arthur going through combat training with his father, Thomas Curry, Temuera Morrison, after which they go to a bar where Thomas tells Arthur how special he is. There are also shots of Atlanna, Nicole Kidman, Arthur's mother, fighting with a trident, the same trident that Aquaman uses in Justice League, but she is forced to leave her family when some people come for her. The trailer ends with Mera saying Atlantis has had kings before, then cutting to a shot of Jason Momoa wearing Aquaman's classic costume. Elsewhere in the trailer, Mera is seen on the run from Black Manta and a group of armored men, as well as asDolph Lundgrens Nereus for the first time. Overall, the second trailer has been described by attendees as being much better and more fleshed out than the trailer that debuted to the public, which is strange considering this first trailer is the first introduction general audiences will have to the character, especially for those people who never saw Justice League. Regardless, it sounds like Wan and co. have more up their sleeve than they're letting on with the first official trailer. Hopefully, the second one, or a version of it, releases online sooner rather than later. This #SDCC post is brought to you in partnership with Regal Cinemas. Tags: Aquaman looking for an AD-free experience on Screen Rant.